Mhm. Okay, people, here we are. In Brazil. So let's get to the truck. We've got our nice truck here. What do you think? Sorry, I gotta move some screens, move some streams and screens here. So, this is my my lovely Freightliner FLB by Harvin. And we've got this, a Rex-Tex crane. It's a self-steering trailer though, so it won't be as scary as you'd think. Hey, Happy New Year to you, Roman Atwood Vlogs 223. It's 10 o'clock here. I went out just before 5. I went to stopped off the wine rack. I got a bottle of wine, and then stopped at Bridgehead to get coffee, and they were closed for half an hour at 4:30. Oh well. Went to my local just before 5. They were closing at 5, but I'm a regular, so closing at 5 means that's when they start trying to convince people that they're going to be closing soon. So, I had a pint, and then I had another pint. And then at 10 to 7, she said, okay, so if everybody can settle up, because I'm really going to close at 7. So, we all did. And her boyfriend had shown up anyways to, ooh, see, look the way that back end spins out there. Nice, eh? But you have to watch it on corners. Hey, Steph, Happy New Year from the New Year. Yes, it's old time there. It's, what, it's 10... What is it, 3 in the afternoon? just after 3 in the afternoon. Definitely. You've had time to have New Year's, sleep in, and get up and be hungover. So 2 p.m. Okay. Hey, Crusher, Happy New Year to you too. No apocalypse or anything. Oh, good, because you will be the first. You will be able to warn me if there is, in fact, an apocalypse. It's nice having that. You're sort of the canary in the gold mine there, right? Coal mine. It was coal mine. I added more lights to my truck because I could. Oh, 7 there, yeah. Okay, it's 7 on the west coast. No, well, I was, let's see, Y2K? I was working at Bell Canada then. I think I was still doing software development, actually. But we knew enough about our software to know that, yeah, this is okay. I think we'd gone through. Oh, okay. Roman, so you're having trouble getting the map, or getting the map to run? Oh, the sun hasn't exploded yet. Good for another year. Good. Well, Trump hasn't exploded yet either. That would be what I was hoping for, but... I wonder how my braking is. Okay. This truck brakes too fast. I've turned the braking down as far as it'll go. Yes, that would have made it more exciting if it exploded. Oh, wait a minute. You downloaded, so Roman, Crusher, Roman's trying to get the Brazil map working. So he downloaded it, put it in the ETS mods folder, went to load ETS and went to mods and it wasn't there. Did you put the SCS? Did you... it's a... No, we're turning here and we're cutting everybody off. Sorry. Yeah, we're being a jerk. Ooh, I bet you people are gonna hit me. Ooh, no, they just stood on their brakes. That's what I was gonna say. Did you unrar it to make it an SCS file? Because you have to put the SCS files in the directory. Sometimes you can put I'm not sure what the criteria are. Sometimes you can put a zip file in a mod file and it opens the zip file, but not RARs. I don't know, if it went into its own folder in the mod folder, usually the mod manager finds those things, I think. Ooh, let's not go too fast. We got a hell of a lot of weight here pushing us down this hill. Yeah, that's my question. Did it get unRAR'd, whatever that calls? Did you use 7-zip or whatever the Windows thing, WinZip, to extract the file from the archive? Okay, well, a RAR, whatever RAR stands for, it's a format for archiving a bunch of files into a compressed file. And you need a utility to take it out of the archive, to unpack it from the archive. And I think it's WinZip or 7-zip. 7-zip is free. 7-zip will take the files out of the archive, and then you can move the SCS file into the mod folder. What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's a weird, eh? I think this is a combine. Cool combine. Oh yeah. He pauses, waits for, make sure the truck's coming, and then pulls out. It's like, sorry, I'm an AI. Yeah, well, it's funnier when you have the winter mod and you still see combines, but... So we're going on a long journey. Mr. Phelps, should you decide to take this assignment? So we're in Brazil, we're going across here and then up, back to here. It's a 47, it's a 50-hour anyways, which is 50 for 3 minutes an hour is 150 minutes. Excuse me, burp, real time. Definitely should take us as far, or take me as far as New Year's. Steph has New Year's celebrations, hugs, and hangover far in her past. And I'm seeing it come up in a couple hours. Crusher. Longer. My girlfriend's out in BC, so it's yeah, it's gonna be a ways away for her. Ooh, the forecast for us says heavy snow. Isn't that interesting? Our forecast was supposed to be either rain, freezing rain, or snow. Ottawa is, we're sort of on a, south of us is the Ottawa Valley and the St. Lawrence River system, and north of us is sort of some hills and mini mountains and shit like that. So we often get, the forecasters are also, well, depending on which way it goes, you could get this or that. And that looks like we've got that. Oh. That'll be cool. Heavy snow will be good. I got snowshoes, right? I could maybe go snowshoeing tomorrow. So what does this go through in the gears? 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's gonna step through them pretty good. 6. Oh. Oops, left lane. Interesting arrangement, eh? It's like an extended flatbed, so they're in the middle. You can crank it out to make it longer. Yeah, he's on my Discord. Thanks, Crusher. I appreciate that. He's it can be daunting when you first start off as to what the hell is this. And you go into some of the support groups and they assume you know a lot of the lingo and words, so you know, well, just do such and such like everybody else does. and you don't even know what a such and such is, and you look it up in Google and you still don't understand. That's what I like about this. I find the ETS, ATS community, they're quite helpful. Oh. So welcome to my stream, folks. Thanks for viewing. Oh, I should do a welcome thing. I haven't done a... Oh, let's do a weather too. Since it's allegedly not raining. No, it's not. Light snow, wind is blowing. Well, the forecast said more than light snow. The forecast said, I believe they said shitload of snow, so... I think we need, gotta make sure we have the annoying lights on. I'll show you what I mean. Just a sec. So this is the high beams, and then this is the front lights. Don't seem to do much. These are the roof ones. So... Oh, now the welcome comes in. It just seems shy there. Need to get kicked off. I think sometimes software gets stuck in the code gets stuck in the channels, and depending on whether the commands have a lot of uppercase or then they can. You can get clogged up, and you have to send more commands after them to get them going. Can you tell I've been watching the IT crowd? It's on the Netflix, I believe, British series. Techie. The talk chat is locked. It shouldn't be locked. Let me go and look again. Roman, are you on there as Roman Atwood? No, you're not there on Roman Atwood, are you? What are you on there as, Roman? Just a sec, folks, and I'll pop over to my Discord. Well, I gotta start the Discord. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Text. Text only. Oh, you wanted the voice? Sorry. Okay, I'll add you to the voice. There you go. Are you good now? You should be able to pop in there now. There you are. There he is. Oh, isn't technology marvelous? Vincenzo, hey, how are you? Oh, something reduced because something's happening. Oh, I think I have to change. Ooh, what the hell is happening? Oh, I perhaps didn't want to be in this lane. Oh, I see what happens. Okay, well, I'm changing lane now, people. Why did they put me in a lane with those? Oh, I see what's happening. We're losing the highway. Let me be annoying to everybody behind me and do this. And do, I don't know, 6:30? Ooh, didn't even have to go that late. I could have gone to 6. Oh well, too bad, so sad. So yeah, so I wanted to make it daylight again. See, I go like this, but the back end of this thing just skitters around so nicely. This is kind of nice. Whatever hell is happening here, they're doing they're building a bridge. Yes, they are. Nice construction site. I like that. Sorry, Vincenzo. Hi, how are you? How's it going for you? And the follow. Baba Gungan. Baba, thank you for the follow. I'm getting back up. I was at 397. Then 6, 5, 4. I think I'm 4, and yours will bump me back up to 5, but I appreciate it. One of my New Year's resolutions is to, Steph, you'll be happy to know that I'm not going to choose between writing or Twitch. I've decided I can do both. I may be streaming less, but I will try to stream to a schedule. So, because sometimes I stream and there's nobody here, which is, I mean, I feel like driving anyway, so I stream, but it's nicer when there's people chatting. So, what I'll probably do some late afternoons and some late evenings. Late evenings, like sometime between 9 and 12 Eastern. The hell? We seem to have lost the road here. Sometime between 9 and 12 Eastern Standard Time. And it's 10:30 now, 10:24, and maybe some days it'll be sometime between maybe 4 and 6. So, but I'll try to pick regular days, and I think I might even do some. I was thinking of maybe doing a Wednesday night convoy. An ETS or ATS, you know, vary back and forth. And simple ones, sort of like MCB does, where you show up with your own trailer rather than trying to pick a cargo going to the same place as everybody else. You have an own trailer, and like maybe our theme is we have owned flatbeds or owned reefers or something like this. So you just show up with an own trailer at point A. I post the map ahead of time. You join in the Discord chat, and then go to point B, and something that's going to be maybe an hour and a bit. Oh. We seem to be dogging it up the hill here. Oops. I do like my Freightliner. I'm not sure what to do with my bling though. Mel will stay, but I got a tree there, I got a tree over there, I got a robot Santa, I got, I think, a gift dangling from the ceiling, but you can't see it. I got lights along the curtain. So tomorrow, as of tomorrow, it's, I guess, New Year's. It's sort of time to start taking down decorations, so. But I kind of like my Christmas bling, so. Yeah, it's my truck. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Oh, let's just look for width. Yeah. The widest part is the signs. Gas, we're good for gas. Roman, that reminded me of Rowan. I was looking at some on random things through YouTube. They were on Facebook. Somebody posted Rowan Atkinson being interviewed on the Graham Norton show, and basically saying, you know, they talked about Mr. Bean. He said it was a good character, but he's basically done all he can with it. But it's seen and world round, so he admitted that pretty well anywhere he goes in the world, he runs the danger of being recognized. And he says often people half recognize you, so they're sort of pointing, they're like, and they're staring at you because you can tell you sort of look like somebody familiar, and you wish they'd stop staring. And then it's like, aren't you? This one guy, he was at a waiting to pick up spare parts at a Land Rover place, and there was this guy waiting with him too. And the guy said, has anybody ever told you you're the spitting image of that guy that does Mr. Bean? And so Rowan was telling him, well, actually, I am. I'm Rowan Atkinson. I am the guy that does Mr. Bean. No, yeah, sure you are. No. And the guy was just going on and just saying, you should use that. You know, like you could get gigs or something. Like you could do, you could go to hen parties or something, and show up and do little things, pretend you were him. And he just gave up eventually. You look just like him. I am him. Oh, yeah. No. Seriously, you do look just like him. When I worked up in Chalk River playing with reactors, but I lived in Deep River, and there was a guy in town who was pretty well the same age and had the same hair and the same, we both had a beard and mustache, looked a lot like me. And people were always, I never met the guy. I don't know, he wasn't there that long, but long enough that people would get pissed off. You know, they say, yeah, you were downtown, I waved at you, Mike, and you were just, when? Yesterday, you were going by on your motorbike. I don't have a motorbike. Yeah, yes you do. Yeah, I waved at you. Okay. It's that other guy. So I've taken the, if you may notice, I've taken the winter mod off. Winter is no longer coming here anyways. Because it was covering up, it does a nice light dusting of snow. But it was covering up everything. And I was missing, there's a lot more variety in the ground cover on the Brazil map than there is on the SCS maps. Yeah, the water there? The hell are we crossing? Somebody wants to go on Google Map and see where the hell we are. We are. Well, we're on Highway 374, just west of Presidente Prudente. And we seem to be crossing, that the Amazon? No, we're pretty far inland. I wonder what we're crossing. Big Lake? I don't know. I should have looked to see what the hell it said at the beginning. Maybe this says what it is. No, it says prohibido pescar, so we definitely can't pescar here. No, I won't. And I hope my viewers don't pescar either. Oh, no tractors, it said, no horses. So, onde la vida è prioridade. I think that's a general thing. No pedestrians on this on this road here. Oh, it's like no, it's not. I was gonna say it's a reservoir, but no. No pescar. Possibly that's fishing. Although there's lots of room to stand there and fish. Don't know, folks. Hope everybody is having a happy new year anyways. I was talking to the guy who has a gallery. Sorry, art gallery in the neighborhood. Cube Gallery. He's a nice guy, sometimes a little pretentious, but that's because he runs an art gallery. But I see him at my local sometimes too, and he's so he often rents his place out for parties, and I asked him if he was having a big blowout at his place. The hell's this? Jeez, it's an Italian police car who's pulled somebody over. Did you guys see that paved shoulder there? Ah, Policia, what idiots you are. So this thing, no, prohibido pescar. Let's check. I'm gonna check all the signs as I go by now to see. What do we think? It's something. It's a big something. Inicio travessa do Lago do Rio Parana. Lago do Rio? Oh, me, it's a lake. Lago do Rio Parana? I don't think that means there's piranhas in here. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Okay, let's see what we have up here, folks. What does this say? Oh, that's just division, state division between these two provinces. Oh well. I'll have to check after to see what the hell this was. Well, no $1,000 donations tonight. I don't know if you're on last stream. I had somebody on there, and he donated $10, and then he said, "Do you want?" I said, "Thanks very much." He said, "Do you need money for, you know, do you want a new computer?" And like, no, I'm actually good. New monitors? Well, No, actually, I got 3 monitors. I'm good. Like, I think it was probably annoying him that I wasn't. Oh yeah, I'd love new monitors. No, I'm pretty happy with the guy I got here. So then he made $1,000 donation. I thanked him for I think the $10, and I was cautious about the 100 and the 1,000. I was like, okay, so I haven't seen the pop-up that I get on my screen. So I think you just typed in the same thing that would show up from a donation. So I went in and reported him to Twitch and blocked him. Just a sad little boy. So yeah, I was saying before, so I need to focus a little more on my writing and on my streaming, you know, so I don't know. X numbers of writing will give me X hours of writing will give me Y hours of streaming. I don't know if it's a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 or whatever. I had said that I could do 2 hours a day, writing / editing. If there's a task that you want to do, well, you know, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? You break it up into little small manageable pieces, and I use this Pomodoro timer, which is the way I set it up is I do 25 minutes on task and then a 5-minute break. And do 4 of those, and then I'm done. Or you can do 4 of them and then take like 20 minutes or a half hour off. So yeah, just looking at my followers is up to 395. So when somebody follows, it takes, you know, 5 minutes or so for the stream labels, I think is where it comes from. So anyways, here we are, New Year's Eve. Oh yeah, so this guy doing the party, he's got this gallery. He says what he does when nobody books it, he just throws his own party. He gets it catered, I guess, because it's a deduction. He gets it catered, and just has a bunch of friends over. He says, you know, just fellow losers who don't have anything else, didn't get any invitations for New Year's Eve. So we were laughing. It's like, or people that just can't be bothered with New Year's Eve, because it can be fun and also it can be annoying, like any other social event. So yeah, so back to the balance. So I'm going to do some writing and some Twitch streaming, and I'm going to try to grow my stream by having a bit more of a schedule, and you know, maybe Monday is going to be doing something different, like dirt rally, although I'm pretty bad. That might be boring, somebody watching me in dirt rally just doing badly for an hour. Or spin tires. Spin tires is cool. I suppose I could do city skylines too and build a city. I don't know. I really like driving, as you can tell. So now my hope is that as I get farther north, and am I actually farther or further north? Farther north. You further your ambitions, but you farther something physical. Well, maybe it's going to be quite a while. Supposedly, as you get farther north and as you got on newer roads, then you start discovering more exciting things on the map. You know, it's missing where the road's flooded out or narrow or... Oh dear. Oh, I thought we were losing a lane. Oh, we are. Now we are. They warned about it. Maybe they left the lane on just to help on the hill. That was weird. We had two signs saying road narrows, road narrows. Gonna go for strike 3. No. Oh shit. Well. I'm pretty sure the sign was saying it was gonna narrow the other way. The right lane was gonna squish over. But I definitely didn't not want to be behind that slow tractor, so a good choice. Somewhat illegal, but it's Brazil. So anybody out there get any awesome Christmas presents? I got snowshoes from my girlfriend. I had snowshoes, but she got me high-tech ones that have little teeth on the bottom, little grips. So when you can climb a bit of a hill or if it's a little icy, so those will be cool. I got myself a Google Home and a Google Home Mini. So I can have music in the living room and the kitchen. Synchronized. It's pretty nice. I also don't have to look at my watch to tell the time. Or check the weather. Oh, I need more wine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause. I'm going to get more wine, and I'm going to pop my head out and see what this heavy snow looks like. This rain, freezing rain, oh, changed our mind, heavy snow. So, I'll be back. Spotify had a promo where it was $1? Get away. Although I have Spotify. Shit la merde. I mean, you had to buy Spotify and you got it? Because I already have Spotify. Pooh. Okay. I'll be back. back. Well, that's interesting. I looked outside. Oh, so I just saw the end of your thing. So you can get the family Spotify and then cancel. That's cool. I looked outside, and there's a couple of centimeters of snow on my car that wasn't there earlier tonight. But there's no snow coming down. And I can hear something coming down. So I think it's a little bit of rain or freezing rain. I checked the weather forecast, and it said we were getting a wintry mix. And I think a wintry mix is the way the Weather Channel says. So, okay, maybe snow, maybe rain, maybe freezing rain. We're not sure, but it's New Year's Eve. We're going home, so we're not going to change this forecast again. So until we come back to work sometime tomorrow, it'll be a wintry mix. Now it sucks for New Year's Eve because there will be people out driving and sliding into ditches and stuff because the weather's really bad, and because they're drinking and driving, so that's gonna suck too. So no, I'm just looking at things. Jeez, I wish I could. I know about that Spotify, that I get up. Spotify didn't tell me, of course, because I have Spotify. Or maybe it was an American thing. I know the Mini's on half price. I mean, half the Canadian price, which is more than half the US price, but still. I don't think I could use more than one. I got the Google Home in the living room, which is where I also have my dining room table is set up in front of the window. It's a high window. They're all high windows, but and that's where I can sit, and my laptop's there, my SAD lamp for winter that I turn on the winter, and I can spread the paper out on the big dining room table and read it in the light from the window, and then work on my, it's nice. And I've got my Google Home there, so I can listen to music. And I've got a Mini in the kitchen, so I can listen to the music extended in the kitchen. I thought about putting it in the bedroom, but I tried it. But the only thing you can do in the bedroom is, oh, hey Google, good night. And then it tells you the weather and news, and then plays soft music for country sounds, whatever, for 20 minutes. And then it can set an alarm. And then, oh look, shrubbery. And then, hey Google, good morning. Whereas one gets the weather and what jobs are on the slate for the day. And I think I have news. I think I have the CBC News, which is nice. But I can get all that on my my Huawei Android phone too, right? So really. So I think 2 of them's enough. I got a few routines like that I use on it, like that. Oh yeah, these guys. So God never lies. Love is good for you and is near. And there's guys that are cheering him on, yay, and there's some guy listening to he's got his headphones on. I haven't had, I want to call them Bible thumpers. I haven't had any evangelical people coming, the Jehovah's Witnesses or others, coming to my door for a couple of years. And I don't know whether they've just marked my house as not worth it. I suspect they just don't go around as much in my neighborhood. Maybe it's too affluent a neighborhood. I mean, not that I am, but a lot of the houses around me are kind of expensive. I don't know, I won't get gas. I'll get gas some other time. I don't know. What's your theory out there, folks? Are Bible thumpers going to have more success going door to door in a poorer neighborhood where people are looking for solutions to, other than politicians, to their problems? More success than they would have going through an affluent neighborhood where everybody is rolling in cash and food, and they don't need somebody saying, you know, repent. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit. That's my theory. Let me check this. Just need to check what Joyce had said here. Oh, cows. I don't see any cows, but that was a warning. Hey, only an hour to go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. I was wondering if anybody has set up any New Year's resolutions that they would care to share. Steph knows mine. I put them up on ravensview.ca, my blog. It's basically, I want to get back into writing without losing touch with my driving, so. And try to stay healthy, get a bit healthier. No point in being being successful even in a small way and enjoying life if you're too sick to enjoy it, so. I did get back into calorie counting before Christmas for a couple of weeks, and I did lose some weight, but it's really tedious. Well, no, it's not that tedious, because the app I have, MyFitnessPal, feels a pretty good job about it. It's I guess it's annoying, because every time you're gonna go have a beer or a sandwich or a yogurt or a chocolate bar or whatever, I mean, okay, you're gonna have to record the calories. And where are you so far? How many do you have left for the day? This is peculiar, this reddish stuff they have, but nice highway. You know, for this big load. Oh, I wonder if the beacons at the back work. Last load I had, they did not. I have two in the front here. Nope, does not. That's too bad. You have to have high beams on or something, or? Nope. Oh well. I'll turn them off then, because they're kind of annoying when you're driving to have that in the corner of your face. Lights along the side of the trailer though, a few, not a lot. Lots along my truck. Hahaha. I blinged up nicely, eh? So in the new year I want to write more flash fiction and then find a site where I can fire it off and get it critiqued so I can write better. And edit my novels that I've drafted. The intent with both the flash fiction and the novels is to get them out there and get them published. Flash fiction is easier to get out there because you just put it out at sites that have a lot of sites that'll take your stuff online and publish it. And even if it's been previously published, like on a blog, they're okay. And they'll pay you a few cents a word. And then you can add that to credits. You know. When you go looking for an agent, if you've written, if you got like 12 flash fiction that have been published on sites, they know that, some of these sites are sketchy, but still, that's one point. Oh, that'd be a nice place to go into, look. Set up nice to get into. Nice wide approach. Gas up and then a nice wide approach to leave. That's good. Maybe we'll see one of those on the right hand side. So, Happy New Year to my friends in Atlantic Canada. New Brunswick and such. Britain, of course, already has had Happy New Year's. They've gone out and everybody's had a chance to go out, drink themselves silly, and then fall down and crawl into bed, puke into the bucket, and then, well, they're not getting up yet. Actually, we're not that bad, are we, when we do this? How are we? See, we could have gone through with people on the other side and probably made it. Because like I said, the widest part of this load is those little flags, and even they aren't really stuck out that far, so. I wish somebody would do a tanker for ETS2. A tanker pair, like 2 tankers. There's some you can get as add-ons in ATS, and there's also one that you can get as a ownable trailer. I think, maybe not. sun is a big yellow ball in the sky. What's the temperature here? The hell is the temperature? Oh, there it is, up on my computer on the left. 26C. Oh, it's not that bad. Certainly less than, I'm betting it's less than Sydney. I was talking to some friends at the pub saying, yeah, well, it's New Year's in Sydney right now, yeah. Some said, oh, I'd like to be there, nice and warm. I said, no, that's more than nice and warm. He didn't believe me. I mean, it's an argument or a discussion in the pub, so. Actually, I picked up my phone. I just picked my phone up and said, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Sydney? And I did that. What else did he ask? There's something else that he asked. I said, hey, Google. So, those long, pointless arguments in a pub over, you know, there were 9 or 10 planets, or that's weird. I can hear my speaker in the kitchen, you know, because I must have said H-E-Y. Let me stop. I gotta just, just before I'm explaining, giving examples of what happens when you say H-E-Y, Google, and it fires up in the other room. And she was in there saying, I'm still having trouble understanding you. There might be noise in the background. Geez, I wasn't even talking to you, woman. I should check also how I can change it. Just changed up from a woman to a guy so that I can say, hey, buddy, what time is it? It'd be nice if you could change it from hey Google to whatever you wanted. You know, so you can say, hey, motherfucker, what's the temperature? No, I think people would be complaining. You know, hey skank, what's the weather? No doubt they tried those things out in the Google lab as they were playing around. They said, okay, well, this is cool, this is funny, we're not doing this, eh? No, we're not. And delete the code. Let me see you delete that code line. Okay, there. And refresh. Okay, so it's gone. Now this is nice. In Campo Grande, or before Campo Grande, apparently, there is a big, apparently there's a big stadium. Let's put our flashers on, their brakes on, put our flying boots on. And check this out. So what is it? Looks like a stadium. Oh. There's fields there. What is it? Oh, okay. Well, there's nobody there. There's planes over there. So at the south side of the city, there's... Shut up, parking braces. Oh, and that'd be me? Why is everybody sitting there like that? What have I done? Okay, the road narrows, so people are overcome with angst. And I've got 3 guys sitting behind me wondering what to do. I don't know, you could pass. Had my flashes on. Yep, you could pass. If you want. Or you can carry on. Here, why don't I do this? Why don't I drive right down the middle of the road then? Just to reward you guys for being idiots. Okay, I'll get over. Still. Orange. No, not orange. Campo Grande. Yes, it is Grande. Oops, lights be nice. I got a fine. What was that for? Oh, it's a crosswalk maybe. Although people on this, they walk right through your truck. They're virtual people. So Crusher, did you get our friend sorted out? This problem with Brazil map. Looking at the mirror, this trailer tracks so nicely. If that was a non-steerable trailer, I would have been so crawling all over that railing. Crawling over the railing like a stripper in a cheap bar. Sorry, I just had to throw that simile out there. And it could be a male stripper. I reserve the right to be equally insensitive. Okay, and now we can go around here. All right, Campo Grande. You got it? You got them set up? Good. Thank you. On behalf of all truckers. So I should get gas at some point. I'm down to... what? Oh, not even a quarter tank. Okay. But I could if it happens. you know, if the opportunity should pop up, I could get gas. So let me look on the map, see what we got here. Got like 45 minutes to go before it's Happy New Year in Ottawa. Got a long ways to go though, eh? Long ways to go. And we got 2 gas stations, so I'm guessing they're going to be on opposite sides of the road. That'll be nice. So I can just roll right in. So yeah, I'll do the welcome. Welcome to my stream. Thanks for viewing. Hopefully you enjoy what you see. This is what you see is what you get. Laid back, calm explorations of, in this case, Brazil, with a nice truck, challenging cargoes, long haul, long trips, afternoons and or evenings on Eastern Standard Time, Ottawa. And if you're a follower, thank you for following. If you want to support me, you can throw bits in the jar there, or you can subscribe with your Amazon Prime, and you'll get books information there. You can see information about my books on my channel. I had a donations thing, and I took the donations thing off. You can add donations through PayPal, and I'd read that one of the problems is you can get donation clawbacks, something backs. People donate money, then they complain to PayPal and ask for demand a refund, and you get dinged for service charges for that. So I'm thinking, I don't need that shit. So I think I changed it just to say people could, you know, if they wanted to support me, they could either use bits or they could buy my books. Blinded by the light. Okay, we're missing the beauty of the countryside, so let's go. Okay, 5. Okay, no. 6. 6 is good. 6 is the sun coming up. 1, 3, 4. So there must be a bigger jump between 1 and 3. 1 and 2. 5. 6. So 1 and 2 must be close, just to make it. Like 1, 2, and 3 really must be 1, 1.5, and 2. The way they're set up. That's the way I do it. Just in case you needed that serious gearing at just to get a heavy load rolling. Fingers crossed. I missed the Italian police car with its butt hanging out there. Oh, just a sec. I wanted to post something before midnight on my blog about writing. Don't go away, folks. My apologies. I can, I don't know, go out for pizza or something. No, I won't be long. Just be a sec here. Gotta go to my blog to TypePad. I have TypePad instead of WordPress, but it's TypePad. They just took WordPress and did a simple version. A more user-friendly version. They did a user-friendly site, and this was before. This was ages ago. What the hell was this? Look at the site. Let me just check that because I'm curious. I think it says on it since 2004, so that's, well, that's over 3 years. So okay, so posts, pages, on blog. I actually wanted to blog. Posts. Okay, publish now, publish. And let me do a link to that on my blog, or on my Facebook page too. Okay, there we go. And back to the highway. Good. Thank you for your patience. Just I had a part of my writing is I want to get into doing flash fictions again. 1,000 words or less. You're given a prompt, and you have typically only a few days to complete it. And it doesn't really have to be that great, you know, not that polished, just get it out there. And it's an excellent way, flash fictions are an excellent way to try out a part of a story. Just test drive a character or a scene. Or an example, you know, just a little chunk of something. And I wrote over 100 of them up on my web page, and you'll find out actually under short stories, you'll find out after you do a bunch of them that sometimes there'll be recurring characters or themes, and it'll be like, hey, that could be a novel. Yes, it could. What other maps do I have? Sorry, I was rambling here and not looking. I have Rus map and Russian open space. We'll show people here. So we've got back. That is back. So we've got the cluttered whatever. This is Brazil, or yeah, and then this is the regular ETS map. You know, Britain, Italy, France, Spain. I've got all the DLCs too. So up here is I've added, you know, I've got Finland, the Baltic states. Added on to it at Brest, which is different than the Brest in France, is Rus map. And then down here, oh, it's not connected. It used to be connected. I wonder what happened. Down here, Rus map connects, and I'm not sure why that does it, to Russian open space. And Russian open space is huge. It goes up here and around here and then down. It loops up to top. And the top, a third of the map of Russian open space is snow. Thick snow, and they've also have put in bad traction. Well, winter traction, so those are the ones I have in ETS. ATS, and ATS I have Canada, the US coast to coast for all the United States, and then north of that I have Canada map, Canada Dreams. Canada Dreams is pretty sparse. And then I sometimes have the Mexico map. At one point I had the mods listed, like pictures of the mods up on my page, but I kept changing them. But they might be let me be settled in enough that I can make another link, a list of here's my mods. So folks, I'm not sure what time zones you are in, other than Steph, who is 16 hours different, I think. Which means it's the hell time is it? Let's see, 12:30 here, 12:30, 11:30 there, 11:30 there, plus 6 is 5:30. 5:30 in the afternoon? US Eastern. I'm US Eastern also. And this engine just killing itself. Would you like to downshift? Yes, I would. There's a hint button that you can use. Shift up, shift down, hint. It's sort of your way of reaching out and slapping the automatic transmission up the side of the head and saying, shift, you idiot. I'm crawling up this hill here. Well, there we got it going fast again now. Now we can just turn left to take a lane, although it was them taking my lane, but that's what I expected. I expected I get people Eastern or, well, Central US too. Dial in. British people have faded away. wine's gone again. Obviously, I need bigger wine glasses. My sister has these wine glasses that are these big goblets. It's like half a liter. Because it's not as if she... Ooh, that's a closed gas station. She doesn't suck it back that much, but she wants to pour herself a glass of wine and sit there and read a book. And not pop up every 4 chapters to get another little tiny glass of wine, so... All to say, I guess I need more wine here. It's not winter, so you're not going to be watching Gramps slurs and slides, but Gramps slurs and slides by the seashore. No. Oh. Coxim. Or Co11M if it's Roman numerals. And more gas stations. That's what I noticed as soon as when this map came out. I don't know, I asked the question in the chat when I had a Brazilian in here, and I don't think I got an answer, but I was like, is this normal? Are there that many gas stations in Brazil? Like, I was to say, is fuel that cheap? But then if it's that cheap, then nobody's going to make different money at it. So why would you open gas stations all over? If it was expensive, then you think you'd have a good profit margin, so then you'd open lots of gas stations, but... Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get more wine. So... I gotta want... Just annoying people as I drive through town. Nice horn, eh? Oh, and a bump. A nice little jump there, eh? I'll be back. got some wine, got a snack. Got a button to push. There we go. And we're still here. Whoa, that looks serious. Something's happening on the road. Oh, I see smoke ahead. Oh, I see. Well, that's interesting. Possibly gravel road. Yes, it is. And with the narrower road, we've decided we didn't have it before. Whoa, that's a bent sign there. We decided, even though we were fine without it before, that we're going to put little posts on either side of the road to make it narrower. What are you guys doing there? What the hell was that? Oh, maybe a pile of asphalt. Never looked, but it was probably asphalt. Hot asphalt. This. It's pretty bizarre. Well, life is bizarre, right? So. Hey, I got my haircut the other day. So I still have my curls, but it's less hair. The hairdresser was pretty good. She was like, so what are we doing here? I said, well, a little less. Let's just tidy it up a bit. So she was like, okay, how about here? Sideburns, you have to around the ears, or clear the ears a little bit, a bit over, okay? How about the back? You know, how long in the back? I said, well, yeah, we're a little long on the back. Not a mullet. Been there, done that. I asked her if she ever had people coming in looking for a Trump haircut. She's pretty sure that's implants, like plugs, where they take a chunk of hair out of the back of your head, where it's typically thick, and then implant it elsewhere. Well, elsewhere, yeah, like on your elbow, on the top of your head, so that you have some hair up there, and then you just grow it out, and then style it, weave it, spray it. She was saying, yes, maybe his job as his hairstylist to be. You don't hear who the hell is Trump's hairstylist, because it's hard to do your own hair. And it's not Melancholia, because Melancholia is, well, she's not always there. Maybe Ivanka does it. Maybe his daughter styles his hair. That'd be creepy. So here we are traveling through Brazil, heading towards the north, heading up the highway, looking for adventure and hoping that, well, and for whatever comes our way, but I'm looking for a little bit more variety on the highway. It's okay, but things like, you know, you have to pull over to go around an accident, and it turns out the accident is a big Rio something. The accident is a flatbed, and the cargo on it was a Delta Wing military jet that seemed to have slid off because one of the two straps has slipped. Looks like something they had fun doing. Right? So I'm going to drive till midnight, just a little after midnight. Then I have to check my blog and make sure my make sure people can follow. Somebody, I started a new blog. I mean, it's really a sub-blog. and I have to actually probably tomorrow I have to go into. I can go to my service provider and I can point. I can change whatever it's called. I can change whatever the magic thing is. So when people type in ravensview.blogs.ca or whatever like this /Flash Fiction Friday, well, okay, they're going to the right place, but if I can get them to type in something else, so I can get them to type in, well, I guess I could change it so that if you typed in Flash Fiction Friday, you'd go there, but actually there is another site that does that. If you type Flash Fiction Friday okay, well, you could type flashfictionfriday.com. You get to a site that used to be the Flash Fiction Friday, so I guess I can make mine flashfictionfriday.ca. That's different. And then I can map that, or whatever the hell you call it, point it, nudge it, to the actual address on my blog. Just like Ravensview goes to my blog, and Mike-Young goes to my blog. You know, another blog page, so. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. It's best not to play with domain mapping and stuff like that late at night after several glasses of wine. Bad idea. Although, and it's almost 2019. Steph could maybe appreciate this from being a software person. Years ago, when I was at Bell, we had to do a upgrade. We were changing. We had an internal support system that used the tandem computer, and we were upgrading to a new version of the operating system, which actually had database changes too. So what we were going to have to do, and there were these big disks, like multiple platter disk things, that had customer data on them. And so we had to change, we had a process where we were going to have to upgrade the software. And also I run some kind of process on the database. And it was a complex procedure, and I was already into testing and quality management and stuff like this, so Gary and I did a couple of dry runs and just wrote up the procedure. You know, move this here, run this command, and we did a bunch of scripts. You know, move this here, run command 3, move this here, run command 4. And we did a couple of dry runs. It's a good thing we did, because we got there at 8 o'clock and the operators wouldn't let us have the system. They were still doing reports, so we went out for supper. And we got back at 10, and they still wouldn't let us have reports. So then we went out to the stripper bar, and we got back at 12, and they would let us have the system. But unfortunately, we were kind of pissed. But luckily, we had a foolproof system that even a couple of drunk programmers could follow, and we did. And it took like 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours, because it was after midnight. We checked into a hotel. We went back to our hotel at 6 in the morning, and then caught the train back to Ottawa. Oh, sorry. New game, my summer car. My summer car. Oh, I think I've seen that. It's not brand new, is it, Roman? I mean, it's been out a while, I think, but let's I think that's familiar to me. What the hell is that guy doing? He looked like he was wandering back and forth from lane to lane, because that's, well, that's sometime. Ooh, that's gonna happen. Yeah, there's gonna be grass on the road. It's not gonna get worn down by cars at all. Oh, it's a truck pulling a trailer. Dirt on the road, shrubbery. Really? Really? That's gonna happen? Come on now. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment that you want to show it's a little overgrown and woodsy, but I think it's probably going to stop at where the cars are driving. Ooh, it says 40 here. Oh no, it says 80 just after I stop. Okay, be right back, but don't miss New Year's, Roman. Ooh, okay, I think. Let's go over here. I'm assuming this is the truck lane. Don't know what that said. Oh, it says I don't pay anything at all. That's what it said. Okay. Oh, there's that bloody truck I passed. How come he coasted through faster than me? That sucks. Oh, hockey players. Okay. Well, we gotta be careful now. We want to pass this guy. No, we're not going to pass this guy because it's going to be road narrows. Ooh, it seriously narrows. Oh, it's another one of these things where the road disappears. Sorry, we're getting rid of the road. We're doing something. What are you doing? New highway, I guess. There's like gravel going off into space, so that's a good simulation of we're extending the highway here. This guy's not going to go 80 though. It's going to take a while to pass him. The bus won't pass him. Well, there's a car and a bus. Some more guys playing hockey. Road hockey, it looks like. I don't see them though. Ooh, it is construction. Look, there's a bridge going in. There's all sorts of shit. Sorry, I don't want to spill my wine. Oh yeah, cool. Good for you guys. Now, I wonder if that's static or if next time they do a release, that'll be a highway, and there'll be in a section up here where they're doing expansion. I mean, that'd be cool. Rather than just, you know, cut and paste new highway. No. Where did that highway come from? Were they building it last week? No. Well then, you can't put it in there. Just because this is not realistic doesn't mean it can't be realistic. Damn, we're running out of wine again. Need to save enough for a toast here, okay? Ooh, I like that. This guy up on the top, digging away. Really? Do you have at least a hard hat or a parachute? Pity the fool. Pity the fool. Oh, look at the crane up ahead. That's interesting. Jakiara, another city. Do we have any squiggly road coming up? You know, where they go over a mountain or something and you have switchbacks? Oh, well there, maybe a little bit. I've been here, I think. Yeah. I had explored maybe half of this map before, or more. And then I went back to it and I discovered I had explored none of it. Now, I can't remember whether... I know I had to change my profile. And I'm not sure if it's because I changed my profile. So that would do it. Excuse me. Or if it's related to the mod. You know, the mod not saving what you've covered, but I don't think so. That usually works, and nobody complains, so. Welcome to there's construction happening here. Jakiara. There's a guy riding his bike right along the line. There's a bump. Whoa, we're a little wide there, Mr. Bus. Mr. Bus. Yeah, gonna call somebody Mr. Bus. So it's almost the witching hour. It's almost another year. I'm hoping everybody has a better year. I'm wishing everybody a happier year than just a happy year. I don't know. Mostly politically, this has not been a good year. Socially, I don't know. There have been a lot of problems in the world. So what I've got here, I got another 30 hours to get to where I'm going to, wherever the hell that is. Which is at least 90 minutes driving, so no, I'm not going to finish it tonight. Once I'm filled with happiness and New Year's at midnight, I'm going to... well, I'm going to check my typepad, check my blog, and see whether... Somebody said she wasn't able to follow my posts, and then she said, because she wasn't a typepad member, but then she went into her WordPress account, and she was able to follow it through her WordPress, and I'm not sure what she means by following, like whether she means RSS, which stands for really simple syndication. I love that. And as a way to monitor a blog, there's a feed that tells you if anything's new. I'm not sure whether she's using... I asked the question, she probably had gone to bed, so... I'll double check. I'm hoping that I started a new blog on my site that I have or whatever, and I'm assuming that it inherited the characteristics, the design inherited the characteristics of the other ones, but maybe not. Whoa, 11:59. It's getting close, sports fans. Getting close. But dump. What the hell is this red thing? Oh, this is another one of those pedestrian things. Oh, it's too bad there's nobody there, because it's nice to stop in the middle of it and watch people walk right through your freaking truck. I love it. Small pleasures in life, eh? Is it time? Is it time? I don't know. I'm assuming my clock will change. Remember the old days when the chimes would change twice a year and you had to run around and try to change all the clocks manually and you'd forget which was changed and stuff? And now everything happens from the interwebs. So the interwebs will tell me when it's Happy New Year. There it is, Happy New Year. So Happy New Year to you all. Thank you very much for following. It's been a, I started last, I think it was January, February when I started. And picked up viewers, some here, some here. I got rated in the summer by RT Gamer and had suddenly 900 people or whatever the hell it was watching. And I got a bunch of followers and a bunch of new viewers. So it's been a good year for me in a number of ways, especially just in my viewers and followers on here. I've enjoyed this community. You're nice people, so Happy New Year. I'll put that in here. There we go. Ooh, it's raining now. Okay. So I really should, probably shouldn't stop right in the middle of the road in a, what the hell is that on the road too? In the middle of a storm. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll do, oh yeah, that looks like a good place to pull over. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's good enough. How bad could it be? So, Happy New Year to you all. And have a... turn that down. Turn that off. Have a even better New Year. Good luck on whatever you decide you want to do, whatever challenges you take, and you should take some challenges. It's always good to push yourselves a bit, but also enjoy life and try to long-term plan. Try to leave the world a slightly better and happier place because of you when you leave. So that's my thing. So ta-ta to all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Today, later on New Year's Day, I'm gonna work on my schedule, like I said. So I'll figure out a schedule, afternoons and or evenings alternating, and maybe some different kind of projects on a Monday, and maybe some heavy haul on a Wednesday night or something, like a convoy multiplayer. We'll see. So ta-ta to all.